Hello, my name is Livia, and I've organized the first town hall meeting for Independent BC in Davis Bay, Seashell area, Sunshine Coast. I believe in what Sal and Rick are doing. I think it's very important to spread awareness about a different way of approaching voting in this province. I think it's important for people of British Columbia to take the power back. I think it's possible. So that's why I'm here. I believe in these two guys. I trust them. That's why I'm here.
Hi there, I'm Rick Dignard. I'm with Independent BC, and we're here in Davis Bay, BC, near Seashell, for our first town hall.
My name is Salvatore Vetro, and I am the CEO and one of the main organizers of Independent BC, where you truly have a new way to vote in British Columbia. Independence BC was set up to educate and support the election of independent candidates in the next provincial election, which is slated for at the outset October of 2024.
When you say to people a new way to vote, what do you mean by that, Rick?
A new way to vote meaning, for example, a lot of feedback we get is when the last few times we voted, if we've bothered, we've felt no difference in any of the parties running. They're all the same. The colors might look different, but they're all kind of working for the same masters in today's world.
It is up to the people to organize the town halls, to spread the message, to spread the word. On our website, we have a tab that states, "What can I do?" And on that particular page is two smaller brochures and an 8.5 by 11 in color. And the one thing that people can do is to spread that throughout your community so that it creates a buzz about something new, something different, something is happening in their community. Somebody, this organization, Rick and myself and countless other volunteers, we care about British Columbians.
It's a matter of having to answer to people, not parties. That's a huge difference. Yeah, we can help the potential person that's interested on what it would take to be able to be a representative, the knowledge you'd have to have, how to get that knowledge. Ideally, if we had 2 or 3 people in a community that are kind of similar mind and they're brainstorming, you could kind of hold your own little community sort of like leader debates, like who's the best one out of all these really smart people. That there's so many people that know what's going on in politics. They don't like politics because of the whole party dynamics, but they have just as much knowledge, if not more knowledge, than a lot of these sort of party hack type people that just take orders.
Find that right person in your riding that will represent you and your constituency and your views and your viewpoints when they get to that legislature. That, to me, is real democracy.
What would you say to other people that want to hold a town hall for Independent BC? Do they have to be expert organizers, or?
Great question. No, they don't. I'm an RN by profession, so I guess I have to be organized to do my job in the operating rooms, but I don't think you have to be special skilled or anything like that. You just find a place, you book it, you get insurance. Apparently you have to, and that's about it. And then you just post it on social media, and people come if they want to learn, if they want to know, they come.
Hi everybody.
Hey. Hello.
My name is Rick Dignard. Thanks for coming today.
And my name is Salvatore Vetro. We're the dueling independent people that are going to switch this province and make history. With your help, of course.
So we didn't come here rehearsed or anything. It's very organic. We don't want to talk at you. We want you guys to ask us lots of questions, and we want to be able to answer whatever we can. I got one quick question because I'm going to forget. Who here didn't vote last time? Everybody voted. Okay, so we've got a group here that are engaged as far as voting goes. I actually didn't vote the last couple of times for the reason that I wasn't going to give any support to any of the parties that were offered to me. Nobody would speak to me on my issues. And I was always a hardliner. Don't vote, don't complain. But I realized I'm actually helping the people that are kind of hurting us, in my view. And I thought about it, and if I had somebody I could at least, connect with on certain issues, maybe an independent mind that wasn't managed by a party, I would have voted for them in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So we've talked, Sal and I have talked about some of this stuff. We've been involved in other initiatives in the past. And the idea of an independent candidate that isn't alone on an island by themselves, which is generally what has happened in the past. You've got an independent, well-meaning, they're all by themselves. Independent BC is like a party, but it's not a party. It's an educational tool for people to see the merits of looking at an independent. 1.5 million people that could vote, don't vote. I think we've psychologically been conditioned to think we need a party. BC used to be run with no parties before the turn of the last century. There was no parties, it was just independence. It's still that way up in the Northwest Territories, in Nunavut and Northwest Territories. So we don't need parties, we're conditioned to think we need parties. So that's why we're here. We're not here to save anybody or save anything. You guys are gonna actually be what saves us. There's plenty of us to turn this tide in one election. If everybody that didn't vote or are sick of voting the way we voted, just voted independent on that one election. I don't know if you've heard about the Dutch farmers in the Netherlands. So they did something very similar. They didn't call themselves independents, they called themselves Farmer Party or whatever it was. Doesn't matter what we call it. I always say, if you've got do not vote on your forehead and you all of a sudden were a party, in one day you're a majority government.
I want a show of hands for the last time that a politician, whether it be your local MLA, your local mayor, your MP, asked you and invited you to something similar to what we're trying to do with Independent BC. Can I have a show of hands? That
Not
speaks,
even one.
Not even one. That speaks volumes. We invited Livia Edith. She organized this town hall meeting. It's our first. The first of many, I might add, because we are going to go around the province. We are going to bring power back to you, the voter. We're going to give you that to you, and it's already there. A lot of people, see, what my feeling is, if you have a circle and you divide right in the middle, you got 1.5 million that do vote, but those are the major supporters of the three main political parties. The other half, like Rick alluded to earlier, they don't vote. So if we change that demographic on the right side, even if half went out and showed up to vote, we would form a majority government tomorrow. And that's when the people are in control. And I've already spoken to Elections BC about this particular fact. What happens if the independents form a government? Well, that changes everything because it's never happened before. How many times have you phoned them, emailed your MLA MP? They never respond. Now, why is that? This is supposed to be fair and democratic governance, and nothing ever happens. They don't want town halls. In the end, the final decision comes right down to you. Who am I going to vote for? If you want the same old, you stick with them. If you want something different, you vote for an independent who truly represents you, your views, and your opinions.
If we stop blaming and start building,
That's right.
that is the psychological part of us. It's so easy to gravitate and get mad at Nicholas Simons or Justin Trudeau or whatever. I'm done with that. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm working on something else. And we're actually paying attention to who you should be paying attention to.
Exactly. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, my name is Stephanie Taylor, and it was really an honor to be a part of this meeting tonight. And I've thought about it also, like, why are we not the voice of Canada? Why are we letting other people be our voices for us? And so I totally get and understand the power that we have, and we're going to do this, and it's that simple, period.
So what did you get out of the
I got
meeting
hope.
today? Really?
Yeah, because I've been for all my life I've been saying that partisan politics should be illegal, because they don't represent the constituency, and I think the only way we can do it is to have a House of Independents. And that's all I have to say.
I really like that. Didn't you coin the phrase?
I did. I did. Not a party representative, a constituency representative.
Really, what I got out of this meeting tonight was hope, because something has to change, and we're the ones that have to change it. So I
you on
thank everybody
board?
for coming here.
Are you on board with your going to get your community group going?
Yes, I'm on board. Yes.